This week in our bike review, we take a look at the 2011 Suzuki RMX450Z. The RMX450Z shares much of its DNA with Suzuki's championship-winning RMZ450 motocrosser, including its fuel-injected 449cc engine, aggressive styling, and race-bred frame, suspension and bodywork. The 5-speed transmission features wide gear ratios to help riders get the most of the RMX's power plant, and its compact instrumentation offers riders the choice between two modes. A sports mode showing basic info such as a trip meter, timer and average speed, while the standard mode displays additional info such as speed, time and trip information. The RMX450Z also comes with an electric starter, and its electronic fuel injection system ensures crisp and strong power delivery, lower emissions and impressive fuel economy. The RMX450Z is available in Australia now, and for a competitive quote on your fire and theft insurance, contact QBE Insurance, the motorcycle insurance specialists. Okay, with Cam unavailable, let's see what Jamie and Belly have to say about the bike.
I must say I was rapt to get a call up to ride the Suzuki RMX 450.
I think the last time we test rode an RMX was probably about the same time last year. There's not a lot of change from last year to this year's.
This bike really is a race weapon. It's built on the RMZ 450 with a few little differences for enduro obviously. It's got the electric start, the gear ratios are a little bit bigger, suspension's a little bit soft.
The first thing I noticed when I hopped on the bike is this seat. It is absolutely rock hard.
It is a little bit hard. Call me around and give me a couple of goes on it and I'll soften it up for you. But in all honesty, they've put a motocross seat on the bike. It's going to take a little while to break it in and make it that soft little armchair that you like. If you're somebody that likes to sit on top of the bike and likes to ride a bike hard, then it's not really an issue.
Yeah, one of the interesting things on this Suzuki is that it doesn't have a key. We looked for quite a while to find one. We've since found this ignition button, which is handy, but you've got a problem when you start the bike and go riding and come back and turn it off with the kill switch. It leaves the lights on.
It might take a little bit of time to get used to the push button ignition, but I'm sure once you've flattened the battery a couple of times, you remember to push the button and turn it off.
You can get this bike to suit your own riding style, but you're going to have to spend some money on it. You're going to have to modify the suspension, change tyres. You know, there's a lot of little things that you do normally on a bike before you feel comfortable on it.
I tell you what, if I was out to race enduros, this is a bike I'd pick. This bike has got it all. It's easy to start. The other thing that I like, it has a big note to it.
The Suzuki 450s are always good bikes, fun to ride. Heaps of power, you know, it's got really good components all the way through it, and it's just fun bike to ride.
Now, I've really had a great time today. I have forgotten how much fun it is to ride these bikes in tests. I don't know whether Cam's going to come back or not. I'll have to have a chat to him because I've had too good a day.
Now, who would have thought volcanic ash cloud and cancelling of flights would have made someone actually happy? Belly, you must have been extremely pumped to get back on the bike for the test.
I was super pumped, Lee. I tell you what, when I did get the call from Cam that he was unavailable, I must say, I wasn't too upset about it. You know, him not turning up didn't matter to me. I was wrapped, mate. It was a long time since I'd done bike reviews and I'd forgotten how much fun it was to do them. I had a ball.
Well, you looked like you had a ball, that's for sure. Now, we actually didn't get to catch it on camera, but we still got Cam to do a little bit of a hot lap. Now, we've been a bit slack here the last couple of weeks, so before we look at the RMX, let's update the board. The KTM EXCF 4-stroke came in at a time of 3 minutes, 2.5 seconds, and last week's KLX 140 was pinned to do a 3-minute, 32-second lap time. This week, the Suzuki RMX 450's time suffered in the slippery conditions a bit, but still managed to squeeze into second place with a flat 3-minute, 2-second lap.